So this is the 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe SEL. So that would be your mid-trim level. And we just want to go over some features. So this right here is your steering wheel. And you have a wide variety of different buttons here. You have your voice command button, so whenever you purchase a vehicle from us, we're of course gonna link your phone up to it, so it'll be with Bluetooth connectivity. If you have Google and Siri, you can also communicate to those two assistants through the vehicle. This right here is your volume up and down. And you also have a mute button. This right here answers and hangs up if someone's calling you while you're driving. This is your mode button. So your mode button is gonna do several different things. So I'm gonna press that, and it'll pop up on the screen right here. So you can customize the mode button. So you can do all the settings or a few settings. Now you also have your pre-select button. So with your switch right here, you can go through your presets, whatever you have on your radio. So AM, FM, Sirius XM. Now with streaming music from Bluetooth from your phone, if you have the available option, you can rewind and fast forward your music as well, and also skip tracks. Now on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your menu button. Now I'm just going to tilt the steering wheel so you can see the instrument cluster right there. So I can move that and adjust to different settings. So of course our most popular is the Digital Speedometer. Directly underneath that, you have your toggle switch that will allow you to select different settings on the the instrument cluster, and then you can also add stuff by pressing OK. Now the rest of these buttons right here are for your cruise control. Now to activate your cruise control, you just press this button right here. Of course, smart cruise control conditions are not met because we are in park. So all you would have to do is press that and toggle down to set your speed. Increase your speed, you go up. Decrease to go down. Now if you happen to go off the highway or you're in stop and go traffic, you want to keep your settings, you can press that and pause your cruise control. And then whenever you feel fit need to resume, you can press it and it will resume. So this sets the distance in between you and the vehicle in front of you for your smart cruise. So for example, you set your speed limit to 65 miles an hour. The car in front of you is only doing 50. You in fact will do 50 as well. Now if that vehicle starts to pick up and go and happens to want to do about 70, you will only go 65 because that's what you set it to. Now this button right here is still fairly new. This is your lane following button. So when you press that and you can let go of the steering wheel, the vehicle will move itself and drive on the road. So you have your volume control here. Of course, you can also shut the vehicle off. You have your map, navigation menu, your star button, that'll be more like your favorites. You have your seek and track, radio, media, setup. Now your seek and track is also like your tuner because you have a tuner knob right here as well. Now down on the second row, you have all your climate control. So on this specific model, you'll have dual climate control, so you can set the driver's side and passenger side to be completely different. So pressing up will increase the temperature, down to decrease it. Now for example, you want to have yours on a different setting, you can unclick sync and bring it down. So you can have heat on one side and AC on the other. Alright, so you have your park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Now I'm just going to show a little quick demonstration. You have to apply your foot on the brake to go into either drive, reverse, or neutral. Now while you're driving, if something happens to accidentally press the park, it will not go in. Same thing with the reverse. You have to apply your foot completely on the brake for you to either go into reverse or into park. Now in the event you're in drive, it will go into neutral.
Okay.
Now on this side right here, you have the auto hold. So your auto hold, I'm going to demonstrate. You press auto hold, it's going to come up green on the instrument cluster there. I can take my foot completely off the brake, the vehicle will stay. Now to disengage it, you can do two things. You can apply your foot on the brake, press the auto hold button, or just simply press the gas. Now on this specific one, this is an all-wheel drive system, so you will have several different drive modes. So right now we're in smart. It will go in between eco, comfort, sport, and snow mode, all automatically for you depending on how you drive the vehicle. Now I'm going to switch it right over here to comfort mode. Comfort mode is going to be your default mode. It's going to be the most comfortable ride possible in the vehicle. The next one is sport mode. Sport mode, what that's going to do is it's going to tighten up steering, suspension, and change the ratio for your tachometer and your engine for it to give it more of a sportier feel. Now the last mode right here is snow mode. That's good for obviously snow, but also slippery and wet conditions as well. And then you can change it while you're driving. And this is the lock button to lock in the all-wheel drive system. Now on this side here, this is your downhill braking. So downhill braking control. So it's going to help you brake while you're driving down the hill. Like if you're in the hills of Tennessee or even North Carolina. It's pretty hilly, so while you're driving and you want to have a little bit more comfort, you press that button, it'll help you out. And then the P with the camera will show up your backup camera.
So even if you're not in reverse, it'll show it?
Yes.
Nice.
Now this vehicle is equipped with a wireless charging pad, so there's the Qi charging right there. And it works for all different types of wireless charging compatible phones. Now I have a much larger charging phone where you can see it won't quite fit. But what Hyundai decided to do is have a removable part for it so that you can take this out for much larger devices to go in and charge. Now if you look right there, it's showing that it's charging, and also on the screen right there is Hyundai has this right here. This is driver lock, window lock, and child safety locks. So when I press that, the vehicle will lock up, and only the second row, I'm sorry. Now, the rest of the vehicle could be locked or unlocked, but you won't be able to unlock or open the back doors until the driver safety lock is off. Also, while this is activated, Hyundai has what's called safe exiting assist. What that's going to allow you to do is, say for example, the vehicle is unlocked, both driver side, driver door, and rear driver passenger door. There's a vehicle approaching from behind you don't happen to see it. So if a vehicle is coming and you're trying to open up the door, the vehicle will sense that, and it will not allow you to open up the door until that vehicle safely passes.